admire drop out of sight. Fans down in the dumps with Sussexes' leaking stories, the truth revealed. Prince William and Kate's royal household, Kensington Palace, has been alleged to have been behind an awful lot of leaking concerning the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Royal expert Robert Jobson has told Australian news outlet Sunrise that briefings on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had particularly come from Kensington Palace. Sunrise host Natalie Barr asked Mr. Jobson whether it was true that some of the royal households had been leaking about Meghan and Harry. Mr. Jobson replied, "Without a doubt, I mean, yeah, absolutely, I mean, they can deny all they like until they are blue in the face. Not there's been an awful lot of leaking from, particularly from Kensington Palace about how things were developing." In a new BBC documentary exploring the troubled relationship of Prince Harry and Prince William with the British press, it emerged members of the firm, including William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, have played along with the deal, an unwritten agreement with the media to provide access to information in exchange for favourable coverage. A royal expert has claimed this arrangement has led to an awful lot of leaking. At the start of the first episode of The Princes and the Press, which aired on Monday, BBC media editor Amol Rayan lays out the formula that makes a significant part of royal coverage possible, the deal. He explains the royals get to live in palaces and, as long as they give access to the press, they get favourable coverage. He adds, one prince choosing to play the game, the other is trying to change the rules of the game. The former, it is understood, is Prince William, the latter, Prince Harry. The episode also included suggestions that negative stories about Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, were leaked by courtiers. Robert Jobson, author of William at 40, told Australia's Sunrise, "They can deny it all they like until they're blue in the face, but there's been an awful lot of leaking, particularly from Kensington Palace." Kim Sanders said, "So incredibly disappointing, especially with Harry. He was fine as long as Harry was the silly, third wheel, spare. As soon as Harry finds someone he loves and he's happy and doing great work in that hateful country, he becomes jealous and turns on him." Bonnie TP wrote, "So disappointing to see this dark side of William." One user, under the name @Misref, posted, "The truth is finally being spoken out loud to the British public who've been fed lies upon lies about Meghan and Harry from Kensington Palace to the UK media." They added, "The old saying of what's done in the dark will come to the light. I'm ready for it." The second and last episode, airing next Monday, will look deeper into Harry and William's rift and is expected to examine claims that the two princes authorised briefings against each other during Megxit. If the content in next week's episode is considered too harmful, some of the royal family households are reportedly considering complaining to Ofcom and withdrawing cooperation with the BBC on major events. The BBC approached Buckingham Palace, Clarence House, and Kensington Palace, representing the households of the Queen, Prince Charles, and Prince William, for comment. They provided the following joint statement, which was included at the end of the documentary: "A free, responsible and open press is of vital importance to a healthy democracy. However, too often overblown and unfounded claims from unnamed sources are presented as facts, and it is disappointing when anyone, including the BBC, gives them credibility." A British private investigator working for the publishers of The Sun and the former News of the World has told a BBC documentary that he tried to find out if Prince Harry's former girlfriend, Chelsea Davy, had ever had an abortion or had any sexual diseases. In the documentary, entitled The Princes and the Press, BBC media editor Amol Rajan pointed out that Gavin Burrows is now providing evidence in the legal actions against the publisher of the News of the World and The Sun, and added that his claims are strongly disputed by them.